Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is my actually first video I ever posted on my channel. My name is Joaquin, and today I have a special guest, one of my closest friends, Fatima. She will be joining us for my makeup tutorial. So we're going to start with moisturizing the face. I actually have also one of the greatest MAC products. It is called the Studio Moisturizer Cream. This moisturizer will actually keep the skin very moist. This is to prevent from the makeup cracking. So first, we already cleaned up her face.
What is the difference between using this and a primer?
I know mommy's way, no matter cut! So we will start by adding some moisturizer in her face. Of course, I already washed my hands. So now we're going to be applying some foundation. I do have the Pro Longwear foundation. It is 15 PhD.
SPF.
Cut! So now we're going to be applying some Pro Longwear foundation. Her skin tone, this one is an NC20. It is also 15 SPF. Is that what it is? SPF, right? So, by doing that,
Sun protection factor.
I will be using one of my favorite brushes.
That one.
We have the 196. This is perfect for using it for foundation. It will give you all that good coverage. Before we finish spreading that foundation, I'm going to go ahead and do some corrections on her underneath her eye. I will be using eye brush 195. You see that? From MAC. This will cover all her black eyes.
I don't have black eyes. What are you talking about?
Yes.
No.
This will actually make her eyes stand out and brighter. Can you see how it's nice and spreading? Getting that good coverage.
Dude, just don't cover my eyebrows.
I am sorry. And then underneath her neck. So after applying the foundation on her skin, cut! So after applying the foundation, we will now start with doing her eyebrows. I always start by doing eyebrows before anything else. This is one of the sections that it is more complicated or more challenging for me. The fact that I like it to look all nice, clean and cut. So we're going to start with applying this. It's like kind of like a dark light, well not a dark but a light eyebrow powder. As you see, I always start by first marking the eyebrow underneath. As you can tell, this is the part that I usually don't talk because I always try to be perfect when it comes to eyelining the eyebrow. You see how it's a little bit too thick? That's fine, because right now, later today, we will be correcting it with one of our concealers that I use to make corrections. You see? It just stresses me out so much, the fact that it has to be perfect. So now we're going to remove the excess of the eyeshadow here just by doing this with the 204, what is it? The brush. Amazing. Somebody needs to shave. No.
Nah. Do I?
No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Just kidding. To shave my eyebrows? Shave them off.
It's because they're long. Look. Oh my
I
god.
I never cut them off.
So I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer. This is actually one of my favorites. It's the NW15. It's the one that I always use for corrections, and I will be applying it with eyebrush. I will be applying it with eyebrush 212 from MAC. Before we remove the excess of the eyebrows, we're now going to be adding a little bit of foundation underneath and on top. That way we can blend in the concealer. Just like that.
Es como si te estuvieran haciendo piojito.
Okay. So that will do it. That removes the excessive of that concealer that we use to correct the eyebrows. And so after that, as soon as I'm done doing her eyebrows, I always like to start with my favorite part, eyeshadow. So today we will be working with one of the greatest palettes that I think MAC came up with. It is actually the Jeremy Scott palette. It's actually kind of like one of those old boombox. I love it, the fact that it has so many shades that you can work on. Actually, this is, if you're just looking for something basic, something, not actually
Very basic.
not basic, but if you want everything, that a palette that has everything, this is one of the best. It has your neutrals, it has your dark colors. It is awesome. So this is the one that we will be working with. So we're gonna start with orange, a little light color. You always want to start lighter on the top, dark on the bottom. So from here, this. Now, go to the next one.
This is so relaxing.
I know, huh? Eventually we will be doing a video, you doing my makeup. That way I can relax.
Yay.
So now we're gonna do black. We just want to tap it because if we do a lot, it won't mess up our eye. So like that, I was remove the excess. From here we go like, and this goes underneath the orange. It almost seems like we're doing a smoky eye. You guys want to make sure you blend in the black very well, because as you know, it's a dark color, so you don't want to see lines in between. See how the blending, how nice and clean it looks. So now we're gonna add the yellow in the middle. Girls think that using yellow, when I use yellow, they freak out because of the color. So now we're going for eyelining her eyes. I'm going to be using the Brush Black eyeliner from MAC. Now this is another one of a challenging part for me because I need to stay concentrated and I cannot talk for this. So sorry. So now we're done with the eyeliner. And I'm going to do some eyelining underneath her eyes, but with eyeshadow now. So I'm going to use a little bit of orange with eyebrush 228. Okay. Just underneath her eyes. So after putting on her eyeliner, we now go to putting on some eyelashes. I usually get these Kiss eyelashes at Sally's. They're normally run about $7. I actually like these. They're nice, long, and they actually do look natural. So we're gonna put some on. But with that, I'm gonna use my MAC eyelashes tweezers. Okay. It's a little bit tough when you want to remove them from the packaging because they're very like glued on. Oh shit! Oops. I messed this one up. Okay. Ah, there you go. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. So we're gonna put some dual glue. I always try to press just slowly and then spread it. Oh my god, my stomach is growling, girl. And as soon as I finish applying the glue, I let it sit for at least a minute or so. That way it sticks together to her eyelashes. So we'll be back. Hey guys, so we're back. I already applied her eyelashes. It did take me a while. It was quite challenging. Now we're gonna add some mascara. I use the Insticular Lash Mascara from MAC. Again, from MAC. I know everything from MAC, but you realize that you do not need expensive makeup. But this is how I started my own kit. So now we're going to be adding some concealer. The Pro Longwear Concealer NC20. No, this is an NW15 for her since she's light skinned. I'm going to be using one of my favorite and new concealer brush, 1065 from MAC. Usually I always like to apply it on my hand. That way I can grab some, and from here I can just spread it. And that's a little bit more. You see how this has a triangle shape? See that? It's nice.
And they're very soft. They're very comfortable to the skin.
Yeah, they're from what I know, they're made from horsehair, so it's
super comfortable.
I always like to add a little bit of concealer on top of her forehead as well, just to add a little bit of some lightness here. Also on top of her lips and chin. So that's that. We're now going to be doing one of my favorite parts, which is contouring. This is my favorite. This one is an NC50, and it's a dark brown. So we're going to be using my Beauty Blender, which is one of my favorite because it blends it very, very, very easy and very smooth. See how that is done. See how it blends very nice. And this is just to give it shape and some darkness to the part of her face. Now we're done with contouring. Now we're going to add some powder. We're using NC20 for her. Of course, MAC. All around her. Face. You always want to try to do your neck as well. That way it blends in with your face and neck. So that's that. Now my favorite part, we're going to be doing highlighting. I usually use the one of my favorite palettes for highlighting. It's a Hyper Real Glow from MAC. It has 3 shades. The Glow Coasting, Get It Glowing, and the Rosy Cheer. I usually use this one more, the Gold Coasting. And for that, we'll be using brush 137 from MAC. Slowly spread it in there. You see that nice glow? Awesome. So now after finishing her highlighting, we will be using Shia. This is one of the newest collections. Well, not newest, but it came out back in 2-3 months. It's the AA7 from MAC. It's kind of like a reddish matte red. I'm a little bit concerned about this color. Usually I always do darker on top, lighter, but she decided to go with red. So let's see how it goes. Well guys, we've come to an end on my first makeup tutorial for today. I hope you liked it and you enjoyed watching it as much as we did. Thank you again so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like it, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.